Warning, F-bombs are armed and may be dropped. In 2003, when we entered Iraq, I remember saying out loud, this is a mistake. Iran is the real threat. Now, here we are 17 years later, and we just had a mini war with Iran. Now, granted, it lasted about 6 hours and ended very, very badly for Iran. But they had a lot of help, didn't they? They had 8 years of getting away with doing literally whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted. The real threat is, was, and will remain Iran until we remove at least the Iranian leadership. The reality is that leadership will probably be replaced by somebody just as bad or worse. Here's what the future probably looks like. Iran is going to go back to playing their little shadow games, supporting militias and anti-American groups, terrorists, anywhere they can find them. That is the reality of Iran's next move. This big dramatic missile strike that they made, I think it was like 24 missiles fired at various U.S. affiliated facilities. That was mostly a publicity stunt. Make it clear that we don't like Americans and we're going to strike Americans, so that they can enlist the aid of those anti-American groups that I just alluded to. And big on that list is still ISIS, which they helped create. I know that's an unpopular opinion. I don't care. Al-Shabaab, Qatar. Qatar hates the U.S. anyway, but they love Iranian money. Who else? Honestly, I can't think of the major... Oh, Hamas and Hezbollah. Now here it comes. It would only cost about maybe $3,000 US to send somebody from Qatar, West Bank, Iran, wherever, to the United States, where they could arm themselves. And these are not stupid people. They know how to make guns from scratch. Like 0 pieces of a gun bought on the market, except maybe the magazine spring. Get into the major cities and on command shoot up big parts of major cities. All right. I still continue to believe that the Pulse night shooting was either a test run or somebody who came up with the same basic theory and acted on it on his own. And that's my theory. Imagine a dozen Pulse shootings in one city in one day. And now imagine 50, or even 20 cities hit, all at the same time. I'm talking about having it timed down to the very first shot is fired to the very last shot is fired. Difference of maybe, 2 hours. All right. If you thought Paris was bad, just imagine 1,000 Parises. Just imagine 20 Parises all in one day. If nothing else, this is the reason why everyone who can must start carrying. It's not even whether I want to or not. Because back in the 90s, I actually believed that if we got rid of all the guns, mass shootings couldn't happen. Okay, I know better now. There are people out there that can, it doesn't matter how much restrictions you make, they will do it, and they will do it knowing that they will get the death penalty. That is what they want, right? They would be very, very happy if you would kill them because God commanded them. Keep calm, adventure carry on.